host Adnan Maqsood, excited to come on this live broadcast. And as you can see, I have a very special guest here with me, Julie Altemus, all the way from Dallas, Texas. Julie, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, it's so great to be here. Thank you so much for having me. And what a great day to do it. It's such a rainy, blah, cloudy, yucky day outside. Well, I don't know if it's raining in Houston, but it is in Dallas and it's
It is
yucky.
raining here, and I don't even know if Houston is part of Texas, but it's still raining here. Uh,
I
but
think really North Texas is so big that it can go all the way across the United States and you're still in Texas.
I'm still in Houston, right? Um, so I want you to take a moment, introduce yourself, and then we'll go from there.
Yes. So, oh my goodness, introduce myself. That's That's hard to do on yourself. But anyway, Jules Altemus, otherwise known as Julie Altemus. I was a longtime broadcaster right here in the DFW Metroplex as an anchor and reporter for two Emmy-winning programs. So I had my long career-ish in broadcast news. And when I retired from broadcast news, I thought, what's the next thing?
Yeah.
So we were just talking about this behind the scenes. I joined the John Maxwell organization in 2017 and became a coach, speaker, and trainer for John Maxwell's material and utilized that mostly in the real estate industry, not all of it. I did a lot of other conferences as well. So here we are today. Now I help people with on camera confidence for those people that want to be podcasts on shows, just like we're doing now, be on the press, go and visit NBC, ABC, be the subject matter expert or implement video marketing into their business. And so we're going to be talking about that today, plus mastering the art of connection. It's something that we can learn to do. A lot of us are communicators, but we're not all masters at connecting.
Absolutely. And this is one of my favorite topic. And I want to encourage each and everyone that are coming on right now, please share this video with your friends and family on the Facebook. You never know, somebody in your Facebook friend list needs to hear this conversation. They need just a little bit boost right in their life to help them step out of their comfort zone. So here, first of all, let's start with the connection, and then we'll dive into also mastering the art of being on the camera. I think this is very important because I never thought in my entire life that I will be able to do that and be comfortable on camera. So first of all, let's dive into mastering the art of connection. How can people do that?
There's a lot of us that come from different backgrounds, different faiths, different things and environments where we were raised, whether that was the United States or Britain or Spain or Venezuela, all over the place. And, there's only one thing. I love this quote that John Maxwell says is there's only one thing that's the difference between you and being a better connector. It's not your knowledge, it's not your skills, it's not any of those things that you typically think it would be, but it is the art of being able to communicate and connect with other people. So how do we do that? Well, the most common way is to do it on common ground. And that's what I was talking about when I opened just now by saying there's so many of us that come from different backgrounds, different beliefs, we had different upbringings. And so sometimes we only have maybe a thing or two in common, like maybe you both love the same food, maybe you both have children that are the same age, maybe you went to the same university that somebody else went to, and that might be the only thing that you have in common. But that one thing is what's going to bridge the gap between you and another person where you can actually connect. Then from there, you can start talking about many other things. And of course, the relationship flows. But a lot of people miss that one thing. John Maxwell has a book out called Everyone Communicates and Few Connect. And that is so true, because think about this. When you go to a networking event and you're going around the room and your goal is, I want to meet as many people as I can when I go to this networking event. I want to make it worth my time, my effort, my money. Well, think about it. If you run around the room collecting 20 business cards, let's just say, and you're connecting with communicating with a bunch of people, how many of those conversations are really going to be deep and be meaningful, where you feel like you walked away with deep connections with somebody? And so we need to change our frame and our mindset when we walk into places where there are a lot of people, where we have the opportunity to connect and communicate with people. And think of it more strategically, like I want to walk in this room and I want to have 3 or 5, whatever number it is to you, deep, meaningful connections where I can connect with someone on a deeper level. And that's going to start with finding common ground with another human being.
Absolutely. I heard a somewhere quote, very good quote, is that you can make more friends by being interested in someone else than trying to get someone else interested in you. Because often I think when I had a conversation with people, people said like, "You're a very interesting person to talk to, and I enjoy talking to you." And then I realized that when I walk away from a conversation, I'm like, I hardly even talk. So
That is so true that you said that, because it's interesting when you have a conversation. This actually just happened to me recently. I was
yeah,
having a conversation with somebody. Don't even remember who it was, to be honest. And they were talking, 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 and I was asking a lot of questions, just being a great listener.
yeah,
And it was all when it was all said and done, they go, "Thank you so. It was so nice to talk to you. Thank you so much, for standing here and talking to me. And what a lot of great stories you had." And I thought, that is so funny. Like, I don't remember sharing any stories because this person spoke the whole time.
yeah,
So they walked away feeling they got a lot of value out of that conversation, just
yeah.
standing there being a great listener and asking some leading questions.
And Julie, I think because why we have faced that now, because today we live in a world that it is a big, huge deal to capture somebody' attention and keep it for like over a minute. That's why
Yes.
they came up with those shorter videos, I feel like. And I'm very impressed, like if people can sometime be hold still and listen to you for 2 3 hours. That's amazing. I mean, that's takes a huge gut. And then also I heard somebody said not listen with just with your ears but with your eyes. Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
connecting with people.
I can see that, yes, because, many of us are so tuned in to body language and seeing how, somebody portrays themselves, and you can get the whole picture. This is what's tricky about video marketing too, which we'll get to later, but, when you're in front of a person, you can see their eyes very clearly, you can hear them really well, you can see what they're doing with their hands, what they're doing with their body, are their hands in their pocket, are their hands crossed in front of them, whatever. So you as the person, if your antenna is up, you're reading the whole thing. And then when you walk away from there, you might think to yourself, "Oh, that was fantastic. I love that person. Yeah, I loved connecting with them. What a great a great relationship I want to have moving forward with this person." Or you walk away going, "I wasn't feeling the vibe. There
Mm,
was just something about that person." And I will tell you that I think some of us have, um, and I don't know how to say it, maybe an extra sense
yeah.
of, like I'm so sensitive, my radar goes up, and I will walk away from a conversation going, "I don't know what just happened there, but I could feel this vibe. I could literally feel this vibe, and it didn't feel good."
Yeah.
And so I don't know that everybody feels that way. I think I'm a little
Me
extra special.
Me too. Me too, and I can just like walk away and just feel like, hey, was that a worthy a connection or not? And when I met you, I knew like you were very outgoing and instant connection. I was like, sometimes what I do, like when I have a lot of people to meet, I'll just make a short conversation so I can connect with everybody, and later on we can connect. So
Mhm. I
yeah.
agree.
So how to build your confidence on a camera. I think this is right now. I believe the video is a future of the world,
Oh, absolutely.
and everything from fixing a toilet to doorknob, we watch videos. We don't like need a plumber or anything. We try to fix it our own. So, how to build your confidence on a camera? I thought there's no better person than to ask you. So, here over to
Mhm.
you, Jules.
Mhm. So building confidence on camera, this is tricky because what a lot of people do when they feel like they want to build confidence on camera is they're focusing on if their nose is straight, how does their hair look, how does their voice sound on camera, do I look too heavy on camera? Do I have too much chin on camera? There are so many things that people focus on because they're just looking at the physical aspects of their face or their body, and then say, I don't feel very comfortable on camera. So there's more to it than that. And that's what I try to help people overcome, is overcome the mindset. Because listen, I can't fix crooked noses. I have one, and you really don't see it when you're talking to me in person, but for some reason it's really elevated, or not elevated, but what's the word? Just like, it really does come out more so on video and in pictures than anything else. I can't fix those things, but
Yeah.
I can work with people a little bit on their voice, their projection, camera angles. We can do hair, we can do makeup, we can do some of those things. But even this, if I were to take somebody and say, hey, let's do a thing, let's go on the set right now, let's do your hair and do your makeup and doll you up and put you in a beautiful suit, whether you're male or female, and we're going to sit in front of the camera and we are going to do a video, they would flip out as soon as I turned on the little green light. So
Yeah.
I do want to challenge the mindset that it's
Yeah.
not always about appearance, because
Yeah.
the confidence is going to come
Wow.
also with what you say and how comfortable you are with what you say. So I run 3-hour workshops here in the DFW Metroplex where I help people learn everything that you need to know before you hit the record button. So not only are we working on confidence on the outside with how you might appear on camera, but the confidence on the inside with knowing all the tools that you need to know in your little belt, your little tool belt, so that you can have successful videos that actually are going to matter.
I love it. This, I think what you're doing, it's very unique. And I believe this is what we need in the world to make the world a better place. And I'm going to ask you, how can people connect with you and be the better version of themselves that God intended and created them to be?
Oh, what a great question. So I have a website, www.jules, Jules, Altemus.com. And there is a button on my website that says connect with Jules. So if you go there and do the little give me your name, then I will contact you. It sends me an email and lets me know that somebody wants to connect with me. That's the best way, fastest way to do it.
That's wonderful. I think my camera, can you still hear me?
I can.
Okay, I think my camera went out, so my apology. But I'm glad that people can still see you. I'm gonna use my now laptop camera. So
I see your picture.
you see it? Hold on a
I do
second.
see your picture. I don't see live video though.
Okay, how about now? Can you
There
see?
you are.
Here I am. So let me see if I can connect the other camera. There we go. See, there's two different cameras I can
I
connect.
see
So
it.
all right. So make sure you go on. I kind of like the name Julie. It's good, but both names are good. But that's awesome. So here your website is right on the screen. Jules Altemus.com. Make sure you visit on there. Connect with my friend. I'm telling you, she will make you that paparazzi will be running after.
Be following you around, making you a star.
Yes. Yes. So she will make you star. In other words, I should say that. And tell me why people should sign up and why do they need? And this is the last question. You can quickly answer that. How can people and why do they, first of all, why do they need to build a confidence on the camera?
I read a statistic recently that really did blow me away. And that is in 2024, there's an expected ad spend of $124 billion just on video marketing. Video has the highest ROI of any of the other platforms. So people prefer video over email, over texting, over anything else that you can do to possibly reach a person. And if you think about the value and how powerful video has been in the past, like Nike's campaigns, just do it. Now all you need to see is the little swish and right? So it raises brand awareness faster than any other
Wow.
media format. So if you're an entrepreneur and you have a product or you have a service, you should be on video, because I want you to think of yourself as a as a subject matter expert. All the time people say, well, I don't know what to say. I don't, what kind of content do I have? Well, that's one of the things that I help you uncover during the 3-hour workshop, because I'm going to
Wow.
teach you secrets about how you know what everybody else is looking for. But I cannot believe, ever since COVID, those numbers have continued to rise and rise and rise. I remember right after COVID started and everybody was on Zoom, sitting on a company call, a lot of people wouldn't even turn their cameras on. They didn't want to be on camera. They hated themselves. They were so self-conscious about being on camera. I know, right?
Yeah.
But now, moving forward, it's a game changer for your business. You have to be on video. You have to be creating videos, whether that's email campaigns or videos directly to your clients, or you're going to use them for social media purposes or have a YouTube channel or whatever. So a lot of people don't feel very confident being on camera, and like I said, don't like the way that they look or how they sound, but it's really important that you're there. And every single year moving forward, that ad spend is going to increase more and more and more.
You are 100% right. I think right there, if somebody just to hear this part of the whole entire interview that we had, I think your life is about to be changed, because
Mhm.
even I am getting very excited because, as I said, like the video is the world, because instead of like, and it's gonna save you millions of dollars as well, right? It has saved the companies thousands of dollars,
Mhm.
instead of traveling and all that stuff, but you still can have a meaningful
Sure.
conversation. I mean, there is nothing like being in person. I get it. But then also video has really brought our world, I think, closer than it was before. So thank you so much, Jules, for coming on this live broadcast. I recommend it. Absolutely. Jules is the best person. Listen, even after interviewing that, I just feel a check in my spirit, like this is the right person to, to connect with, and also get information about being best on a camera and also connecting with people. That's the secret, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody likes to give their secret, but I'm grateful that she would come
Yeah.
on and talk about that. Well, thank you so much, Jewel.
Thank you for
Looking
having
forward
me.
having you back on the show as well. Have a good day.